We're going right into sports, guys. I took a tough L yesterday in the world of the National Football League. So Nona hits me yesterday, me and None's big Steeler girlies. So she hits me, watching this game. We didn't even, it looks like we forgot to show up. She goes,
we didn't even get on the plane.
Looks like we forgot to show up. This game is hard to watch. And, unfortunately, I got to my game late. I know, you guys, I started watching the Steelers wild card playoff game against the Ravens late into the second quarter, but hey, I was busy saving lives. What can I say? I'm just kidding.
Now she's a firefighter.
Now I'm a first responder. No, I was busy helping my people.
Come on.
So, yeah, and it's funny. And I tell her this, I was like, oh no, I barely caught the game. She goes, oh, that's great. You know what? This is just a silly football game. It doesn't matter. You're doing what truly matters.
Come on, no,
that's what's
right.
important. I said,
that's right.
That's right. No,
that's right.
She said, I'm so proud of you. I was like, thanks, no. That's all I ever wanted to do in life was
make you proud.
But really.
No, for real.
But truly. But yes, you guys. So, gosh, I think this is year 9 of we are exiting the first round of the playoffs. We have made the playoffs every single season since Tomlin's pretty much been a coach.
I will give y'all that. I was just saying that. I was like, one thing the Steelers will do is get to the playoffs
every year, baby. So Tomlin has been a coach for 17 seasons, and I won't even begin to entertain the fucking discussions about him not being our head coach and him being the reason why. Because he is not the motherfucking problem, and I won't even begin to entertain those fucking fables. Oh,
you ride for that man.
Oh no, Tomlin is that guy. He is an amazing coach, and it's not Tomlin that's the problem. It is unfortunate stats that we're looking at, but he still has brought us above 500 team every year. And even with things that we're lacking, let's be real.
With nothing,
we have lacked. I mean, not nothing, but we have not really had a solid QB that we can really lean into and lean on and have us lead the team. Since Ben, and even before that, because Ben's last 2 years, he was bad. He was old. He was struggling.
He could barely move. He looked like he was in a back brace.
Right. The last time we looked like a promising, deep into the playoffs or Super Bowl team was honestly when Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell's crazy butts were on the team. Like literally, but that was the last time I remember seeing no, this is like, don't get me wrong. Everyone's always a little nervous to play the Steelers because we're still the Steelers. We're still going to have that lights out defense. You know what I mean? We're still going to have that great Tomlin coaching. I also want to shout out our offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith, and my other Smith brother, because it's the Smiths, baby. Danny Smith, our special teams coach. Too. We had I'm not even going to say his name, but our offensive coordinator last few seasons was shit. Straight up, Arthur is doing your thing. I have no problem with you. And Danny, man, I don't know how many blocked field goals, punts, fumble recoveries, special teams touchdowns we had this year. Shout out.
He did his job.
Arthur Smith Danny Smith got motherfucking crafty with it, okay? And I fuck with y'all.
I'm doing the best I can with what I got.
Period. We have a great receiver in George Pickens. We do have 2 really good quarterbacks. We have, Russ with the experience. He is a Super Bowl quarterback. He is a Pro Bowl quarterback. We have Justin Fields, who was I think he was a first round draft pick. He played for the Bears, and, the Bears are kind of I think always cursed, but the Chicago Bears have been good in ions.
They find a way to lose the game. They find ways not to win, but to lose.
Between them and the Raiders, I don't know who looks for more ways to lose, truly. And so, anywho, he's with us now, and I was really excited when we got him. And here's my thing. We lost the last 4 games of the season, which put us in a really shitty place. Not only did we lose the losing league, we got knocked out of first place in league by the Ravens because we lost to them. We won them, but then we lost to them when it matters. Now, we got us in a shitty situation by losing all 4 where we had to go back and play the motherfucking Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore again for the first round of the playoffs. So we got ourselves, we lost we lost league. Now we're getting ourselves in a shitty spot. We're not only in the wild card, but we're playing our fucking division rivals in Baltimore. Nobody wants to play Baltimore in Baltimore. Nobody. You got Lamar Jackson, LaMazin.
And they were
LaMazin? Are you kidding me?
They were riding a high too.
Yes. Hi. He's LaMarvelous. Amazing. Lamar Jackson is really that guy, And
you know how I know Lamar Jackson is that guy? Sorry, I know you're on your Steelers rant, but our aunt who does not watch football is now a stand
because of Lamar.
Because of Lamar Jackson. Aunt Lydia. Shout out to you. She is like, auntie. Yeah, she's like, I love me some Lamar. Put the game on.
Yeah.
Go Lamar. Love it. I'm like, I know you don't know a single rule in football.
You don't even know what he does for real. You don't even know what the QB is.
She said, you know what? He's got it.
Yeah. I love him. I love everything about him, everything he represents.
Great player.
He's a great player. And it's tough to say that from a Steelers fan to a Baltimore player. But nevertheless.
Game respect game.
Yeah, they kicked our ass. They kicked our ass 28-14.
Yikes.
Honestly, my thing is we had Russ. We had Justin Fields. I don't know why we did not utilize Justin Fields more throughout the season. You know, a lot of people were not optimistic about Russ. I surprisingly was. I said, you know what? I'm not going to take away from his experience. I feel like a
strong quarterback is a strong quarterback if you give him enough tools to do his job.
Exactly. He has the leadership and he has the experience. Like he has it in him. He's has a proven track record of that. So I was optimistic about him. Now, did I think, you know, is he going to be able to keep up? This is his 12th season. And in football, he is on the older side. You know, is he going to be able to keep up? Is he going to be able to? So unfortunately, no, he did not prove that for us. He did not. He didn't do terrible, but he did not do great. And we really needed him. And I wish that as a coaching staff and a personnel and a manager, whatever, we would take a step back and look, let's utilize Justin Fields a little bit more. Why we got Russ running the ball when Justin Fields was leading rushing yards for a QB? You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about for real? Like, why don't we utilize him a little bit more? You know, have him maybe throw to George Pickens a little bit more. Like, I know, I'm scared that we're going to lose him because he was real frustrated after, yesterday's loss. And I'm like, man, that is one of the top receivers in the NFL and we need him. We need him.
Please don't leave.
So TJ Watt had another fucking DPOY type year, defensive player of the year type year. He probably won't get it because we didn't do very well in league nor into playoffs. And that's just how the cookie crumbles, in sports. You have to be not have to be, but you pretty much got to be on a good winning squad if you're going to win the MVP or defensive player, offensive player.
Otherwise, you have to be playing your
ass off. The only person I would say that might be able to do that is Joe Burrow because he put up numbers.
Joe
Shiesty put up fucking numbers this year. Him and Jamar Chase, and the Bengals didn't even make the playoffs. So that's the tricky part of that.
Another team. The Bengals don't ever.
Right. The Chiefs and the Lions are looking like the Super Bowl contenders right now.
Shout out to the Lions because the Lions were finding ways to lose games for a long time. They have turned it around.
They have figured it out. Shout out to their head coach. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but I'm gonna get you because he's a Tomlin. He's a player coach. He's a Tomlin type coach. Those guys love playing for him. You can already tell. He's doing his thing over there and they're kicking ass. So we're talking about Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell's that guy, man. He gets them fired up. They want to play. Dan. Yeah, they want to play hard for him. And so I definitely respect what they have going on over there. They're looking really good. Eagles are looking good. They won today. Commanders are looking good. Shout outs to Jaden Daniels, IE Bread, Cajon High School, my nephew's high school, because he is doing his thing. This is his rookie season.
I love that Lexie shouts out every person
every
came
chance I get
the IE.
Every chance I get. But Jaden is about to get rookie of the year. The Commanders are doing better than they've done in probably the past 8 years or so. They've not only made it to the playoffs. Actually, are they winning right now? Because I believe they're playing right now. So let's check it out. Oh, they won. Look at that. They won.
Shout out to the Commanders.
And we was listening and watching a little bit. It was a fucking game. So this kid is having an amazing year. He's putting on for the city. I love to see it. Do I think that the Commanders are going to win the whole thing? No, but we love to see this a team really make a good stretch. Really,
make a good run.
Keep
it entertaining.
Literally. So we're going to see the Bills are also really nice. So we're going to see if they can pull through. It's exciting times. You guys know I love football, but I love the playoffs. It's entertaining. Always, it never fails. So we're loving that right now. We love the physicality.
How are we feeling about your Lakers?
So my Lakers, okay, going to basketball. Basketball has been getting a lot of flack lately, and rightfully so. It's losing a lot of viewership. There were some crazy numbers on Christmas. We all know that it's the NBA on Christmas. Christmas is NBA's day. Thanksgiving is NFL's day. Like it's how it's been for years, We know that NFL has a bigger following and, obviously more money and whoop, whoop, whoop. But NBA has always had Christmas. Well, not this Christmas, friends.
NFL said, hey, take a seat.
And NFL said, hey, take a step over here and take a seat on the visitor's couch because Beyonce's coming through.
Beyonce!
They knew what the fuck they were doing. That was the cheat
smartest
code.
Thing.
That was the smartest thing they could have done. That was a cheat code, man. She bumped the viewership up by like 200%, bro. It was unreal. She did her thing as expected.
As expected.
Her show she killed it. It reminisced her Super Bowl halftime show back however many years ago when she did Lemonade.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss, Beyonce. You've yet to fail.
You've never missed.
You've never missed for me. For me, never missed. Braxton,
never missed.
So thank you for that. I love her country pop album, whatever the fuck
love
genre
the country.
y'all want to say it is.
Yeah, I like the country album.
Unpopular opinion, I love it more than Renaissance. So
very unpopular opinion.
I
do not love it more than Renaissance.
Renaissance wasn't my bag. I see
Really?
the vision and I see the popularity and I see the fandom, the super fandom, but it's not my bag. But I see it. But I'm more of a self-titled Beyonce, Lemonade, even this country one, like I said, was doing it for me more. Country pop. Okay, sorry, country fans. Country pop, whatever y'all call it.
Fuck that country.
Right. Loved it though. She ate it up. But yeah, so the NBA has been struggling with viewership. So the players said, fuck it, let's start fighting. Let's start throwing bows again. Let's reminisce.
Now give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want to see. Okay, give them some Malice at the Palace energy. They have been fighting. It has been, and they get their bad rap for being soft NBA players. So it's like
they are a lot softer.
A lot of them are. They're a lot, especially these days. And I don't want to sit here and bash you guys because I
don't think you guys should be like punching each other in the face,
right? But I would like to see some more physicality. I would like to see a lot more defense. I mean, we're talking, we have maybe 2 handfuls of players that actually are playing lockdown defense in the NBA.
My
now.
thing is I think where the league started to fuck up is when why are you going for a fast break? I just watching? You're going for a fast break. You have the numbers.
Yeah.
And you pull back to take a 3.
Every fucking time.
Okay, it's cool when you make it. We're going to let it slide because points are points for sure. But a lot of times, it's
hole.
A 30% shot, 30 to 40% shot. Let's
literally
say,
every
even
time
if you're on the higher end, 40% shot, you're gonna take it. Chance you're gonna make it. Versus a jumper in the paint, a layup,
a little lob.
Come on now, what are we doing?
Please.
I think once we started to see mid-range game disappear from basketball, for me, because that's the game I like a little get you up off, and I'm gonna take this little 2-pointer right here,
and I'm gonna dust you, and you're gonna be on the floor.
Dust you, especially because if they're not playing defense, if you cut the fucking defenders in the middle, this person's not going to come up to get you, and that person you didn't dusted them.
Right. So
take
now you have
fucking 2-pointer.
Take it. Just
Y'all
take it.
Rui, why are you taking 3s,
bro?
Why are you posting? I like Rui, but you're big as fuck.
Yeah, you're not a 3-point shooter. You're not a shooter either. Leave the shooting.
When you're hot, it's cool. But when you're not
Austin
hot,
can shoot. Austin's a good shooter. I'll take some 3s from Austin. Connect. He's proven that he's a shooter. We'll take some from him.
3.
We'll connect 3. Okay. LeBron is LeBron. He can make some. Even Anthony Davis is a good 3-point shooter for a big guy.
Get your ass into the fucking
paint.
But
get in the motherfucking paint and guard that motherfucking rim, please. Please guard it. I need rebounds. But he is doing his thing. I don't want to say that he's not. He's doing his thing. He's putting up big numbers too.
When he's in the game.
Yes.
Every 3 games.
Again, another thing with the viewership, I'm sorry, is the load management thing. You're not seeing your players that you're paying hundreds of $1 millions for. You're not seeing them on the court very much. Load management, or they're always hurt.
So do you think the NBA should cut down the season from an 82 game season?
Totally. I think it's too many games.
I think it's too many games.
I liked the requirement of playing a certain amount of games to get, certain accolades and, All-Star game and these and that, this and that, because that's fair to me. But I think we can cut the overall games down more, and that would make that a little more attainable, maybe.
I feel like it's also a lot of fucking games.
It's just a lot.
God damn, basketball is on every day.
Every fucking day.
Every
day.
Every day for a little bit.
There might be one, maybe 2 days out of the month where there's no basketball, maybe. Maybe. And that's because probably there's some big other sport game on or something,
It's Jesus.
That's crazy.
Damn, big dog.
Yeah, it's a little
Can
weird.
Else?
But the Lakers, I don't know. I think we're 5th in the West right now, which is not horrible.
That's better than I thought y'all were.
Yeah.
Quite frankly,
it's not horrible.
Quite frankly.
Shout out to our head coach. JJ Redick lost his house in the fires as well. So we have actually had our last 2 games postponed because of that. Yeah, we have not played. There've been 2 home games we have not played. LeBron also lives in Brentwood, and so
it's shit going on.
It's shit going on. It's close to home. It's shit's hitting the fan, and even the rich people are going through it, y'all. And not everybody in LA is rich either.
That fire don't care.
That fire don't care. Rich, poor, black, white, Trump supporter, not Trump supporter. They don't give a fuck. But we're not looking horrible. But
could be better.
It could be better. We got a lot of season left, baby. We haven't even hit All-Stars yet. We got a lot of season left. If we want to make the playoffs, not only make the playoffs, but if we want to make a real run in the playoffs, we got to tighten up. Sometimes I feel like we have glimpses of looking like a great, playoff championship team. And then sometimes I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
What the fuck are we doing?
Are y'all, like, because I think our chemistry as a team, we're solid. We have a really good, solid chemistry.
And JJ's coaching his ass off.
He's coaching his ass off, and I know there's been some things talked about, you're sitting in the same spot you were last year with Darvin Ham at this time, but Darvin Ham won the NBA Cup. Look, now was the record the same? Yes, but how did we win those games? Is it different? Yes. And I think we're winning with a lot more. I mean, granted, we need to work on some things. I'm not saying that, but I feel like we're winning more cohesively, winning with more dignity. We're playing good basketball.
Winning with more dignity.
We're playing good basketball. We're playing tough. I just would like to see, again, some more defense, less threes, but whatever. So we'll see.
We'll see where it goes.
We'll see how it goes, but I hope we can get it together. I'm still not over the Dodgers winning the World Series last year, by the way. I remember it happened. Go, honestly, just, what a team. And it was just
what a team. I remember being like, damn, the Dodgers really need to pull it out because I'm sick of them getting to the dance and falling through all the time. Yeah. So I'm glad they did it too.
Yeah, and we did that a lot. And it was really like our last, like the Lakers, we also won the championship in 2020, but we didn't get to celebrate. It wasn't the vibe. And I just feel like the energy was so there. And we wanted it for so many reasons, just so Kershaw got hurt this season and he's a career Dodger guy. He started Dodger, going to retire Dodger. It looks like he's a career guy. We got Ohtani on this big contract. We got Yamamoto on this huge contract. We're bringing in more money than the MLB, any MLB team has ever brought in. The Dodgers made more in ticket sales in one game than Taylor Swift made on her whole fucking tour.
Wow. That is an interesting stat.
Literally, the World Series game, obviously.
Yeah,
but still, unreal, So bringing a lot of dope energy to the city, bringing it back to LA. We've been suffering for a while now, and here we are again. But it was really cool to see. And this was also going on during the election. Right during the election, the Dodgers won the World Series, and then a day or two later, the election, results came out and everything, and it was crazy because I just remember I just couldn't help, it was a lot, but I just couldn't help think Donald Trump this, Kamala Harris that. I'm still thinking about Freddie Freeman in that fucking Grand Slam that literally solidified our World Series win. I know this is important,
but I'm still thinking
But I'm
sports.
still here,
I love that. That's cool.
I'm still thinking sports because at the end of the day, sports bring people together too.